Here's what I do want to ask you. Do you agree with Annabella's assessment that CIA's reason for doing this was utterly ludicrous?
Oh, that's correct. However, the situation which was described in the 2020 episode that we just listened to parts of.
60 Minutes.
60 Minutes, I'm sorry. 60 Minutes is one of the rare occasions where CIA discloses its interest and its participation in the smuggling of drugs. There's a much more practical reason for the CIA smuggling drugs and committing conspiratorial acts
against the American people. I'm sorry, Dennis. I'm just furious, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut. You keep talking, Dennis.
The much more practical reason that they've been doing it for decades is the fact that there is a so-called legitimate budget which is allotted through the exercise of governmental agencies, the executive branch and the legislative branch. Now, those funds are allocated to the CIA with the monitoring by a congressional committee, which the law demands. However, that is where the problem lies with the CIA, and has always been that the case. So what the CIA benefits from conducting its own clandestine criminal activity is revenues based on in this case, the smuggling of narcotic drugs throughout avenues of the world, and those revenues are not under the oversight of congressional committees.
Dennis, before I go on, because I want to make sure that the audience hears this whole 60 Minutes piece, because it vanished immediately. What's your assessment, as the professional that you are, as to whether or not CIA is doing that right now with Afghanistan, one of the top purveyors of heroin to the world, particularly to the United States, to augment their operations? And he's continuously doing it with Pakistan, allowing Pakistani heroin dealers to sell their wares just completely protected within the U.S. Do you believe that is still continuing, and do you think that may be part of the reason, or a very important part of the reason, why DEA is being kept out?
Or the reason itself.